My beautiful people, today we're talking about the 3 things that I learned while being on the show Shark Tank.
This is a traditional spirit hood. It has paws for your hands.
Oh my gosh.
And what would you see for the brand itself?
Money.
Today's question comes from Snapchat, Linnea GX. Alex, I loved you on the show Shark Tank with your company Spirit Hoods. What was it like? Well, thank you, Linnea. You rock my world. It was an incredible experience, and this is what I learned. Number 1, know your shit. Number 2, practice a lot. And number 3, don't be desperate. What do I mean by know your shit, okay? A lot of people go in there. Now, this applies to anybody who's pitching a VC or anybody. They go in there, and they might not have the numbers, or they try to hide something, or they might not fully be rehearsed in their business from a financial aspect as a whole. And what's gonna happen if you haven't figured that out, they're gonna poke holes in you and they're gonna tear you apart. That's why you gotta know your stuff. You gotta know it inside and out, because that way when anybody's asking you questions, you have confidence, right? Even if the answers aren't necessarily gonna shine a positive light. So for instance, for us on the show with Spirit Hoods, we went in there and it was crazy. I thought I was so cool, calm, and collected the whole time. We're standing there on the rug, and it is what they show you, by the way. It's very true to form. We were in there for 45 minutes. You only see like 10 or 15 minutes of it, but it was intense. And then the lights come on, and it's like, go, and then my heart starts pounding, right? And then we started doing our pitch and the whole thing. It had to be entertainment, and it was good, and we started going down the line, and we got no's, 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 and then Damien, they asked, like, how much did you make? And we're like, 12 million in the last couple of years. And everybody's like, oh, these guys are on. And so they started grilling us about all of the financials. And we had a year where we had lost a significant amount of money. But we said, look, if we go in there and we try to cover that up, these guys are going to smell it from a mile away. They're going to tear us apart. We're going to look like scumbags. And it's not going to be good for anybody. So be honest, be real, and know your numbers. The second thing is to practice. You don't want to sound rehearsed necessarily, but you want to go in there and you want to know your shtick, right? Know your spiel, know the insides and out. And also, it's good to have a little entertainment. You know, VCs that get pitched all the time, and even just being on like pitch panels and stuff, I'm telling you, the concepts that stand out are people who are charismatic, they're passionate about their business, and they have a good entertaining pitch that can be backed up by the numbers. And then the last thing is have a bottom line. Don't sell out, okay? Don't be desperate. Nobody likes that guy. Nobody wants to get into business with an individual who's coming from a place of desperation. Know your bottom line. So for instance, we knew going into the show that we weren't gonna give away more than 25% of our company. Damon came back and he asked for 50% of the company for the same asking price for 25. And we had to go back and think about it. And at the end of the day, we said, you know what? Nope, it was cool that we got the offer. We walked out of there with our heads held high, and we kept our brand, we kept our integrity, and it was an incredible thing. It lended to a massive amount of brand awareness, and most importantly, it strengthened the relationship with us and our community because they saw that we didn't sell out. So know it, know the bottom line, practice, go in there with integrity, and know your shit, and you can close any deal, baby. Woo! So, if you dig it, if you like it, share it, like it, ask your questions below. That's how we answer them here on the show. Boom.